Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Loaf of Milk Podcast. I am Kyle,
Will.
John.
and today we're talking about shit.
Quite literally, and also figuratively. We got a few stories.
Should I send you the picture and have it, like, as a reference?
Yeah, then we'll
Yeah.
post it on Twitter when the episode goes up.
Oh,
Oh, hell
no.
yeah.
Ew.
Welcome to Target, baby.
Alright, so,
Do you want to just start with that?
I'm eating right now.
Okay. Do
You
wanna
know what?
wait?
Actually, you know what? I don't care.
You fat
I
fuck,
just
you're
want
always
a
eating.
stomach. No, that's rather rude.
Sorry, Kyle, I love you. I didn't mean it
I
like
love
that.
you too, John. Well, it's okay. I know you have a feeding kink anyway.
All my hippos hungry. Hippo, hungry hippo.
Your favorite game was Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Yeah, all my hippos hungry. Hippo, hungry hippo. Brian will get that one.
Yeah, if he joins.
No,
not
he's gonna
dead.
watch this later. I'm gonna make
Oh
him
yeah,
watch it.
did we tell you that he joined?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that he
no.
joined and then, like, left.
Yeah,
Yeah, his apparition joined and then left.
Yeah, he said that he didn't feel good and he was too tired.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah, and JT's not here because
He's too big getting pegged, I know.
yeah, I mean
How's it
It
going
happens.
with It happens. All right. So, I work at Target, right? I've been working there for a little over I think it's a year today.
happy anniversary.
Okay. It's either a year today or it's a year next Monday. It's one of the two.
They give you a great gift.
It was an early gift. So,
It was one of
lava
the-
cake.
It was one of the workers that did it. Wasn't even like
could
a
you
random
imagine?
person.
I would fucking freak out. John, did you see the picture?
Yeah, he showed it to me.
Did
It
I?
was fucking
Oh,
nasty.
he showed it. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I told it to my parents. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I
So,
showed my
Oh
dad.
my
I showed my
God.
dad. We had dinner one night, and after dinner, I showed him
I'm glad to know that my events at work have such far-reaching consequences.
that. Yeah, my mom was like, "Oh,
We will no longer be going to that Target.
Thank God. I don't even want to work there anymore. I'm trying to look for a new job.
I'm actually gonna go there and purposely shit all over the walls again."
Again, it was you the first time?
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So, it's the weekend before finals week for me. So it was literally, this event literally happened last Friday. So for us, it's the 16th. So Friday the 16th, I go into work. I have an 8-hour shift from 3 p.m. to 11.
Instead of Friday the 13th, it's Friday the 16th.
Friday
Instead of a killer at like a camp, it's just fucking Target.
it's just a fucking destroyed toilet. So I walk into work, and my first thing I do is I look at the bathrooms because the other guy couldn't do it yet, and I knew going into work as I walked through the front doors that I was gonna have a bad day because you could smell that something was wrong, like dirty, like I kid you not, like there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it didn't smell bad yet. It just smelled off, right?
Uh-huh.
So it is now 3:15 after I clock into work and I do one other thing, and I'm now in the bathroom. And the first two stalls on the men's bathroom specifically were fine. The third stall, the last one, the handicap stall, you could call it because it's the biggest one, it was closed. It was closed. The door was closed. So as I'm about to open it, I see just a hint of brown. I see a hint of brown through, like, the crack. So when I tell you that I kept this door closed and I kept looking through the crack and, like, you know, like how when you look through a crack, you just get, like, a slow pan of everything?
Uh-huh.
I fucking ran out of that bathroom.
Oh my God.
It was the most diabolical thing I've ever fucking witnessed or smelled in my entire life. So I'm just sitting there outside the bathroom, like, wondering literally how I'm going to clean this. I go to the guy that I'm supposed to be with, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I need your help on something." It's about, I need your help with something. So I show him, and he looks at me with like the most confused look on his face, and he goes, "Did someone spill coffee grounds?" Because it was grainy. And I was like, "No, that is real human shit." Like it is. I get my first proper look at it. It covers. It covers the entire back wall, pretty much, like at waist height, and it covers both the metal. I can't even describe it. It is covering both sides of this stall too. The only wall that wasn't touched was where the door is somehow, and there was no white on the toilet. That's later.
Oh my god!
There was no white on this toilet. It was entirely covered, and it was like grainy. Like it literally looked like sand was put into it or coffee grounds, and. Oh my god, it was just so... It covered the entire inside and outside and the flushing handle of this toilet. Oh my god.
I'm just imagining like some homeless guy outside of Target just like eating a shit ton of coffee grinds.
You know what the
and
worst
then just
part is?
fucking
I know exactly
blowing up
who it
the
is.
handicap bathroom. What do you mean
I know
you know
exactly... I knew exactly who it was.
I've played these games before!
It literally is that, because there's this one homeless guy that comes in, and
What's his
every
name?
time he go... I have no idea. I refuse to talk to him. Every time he comes in, he gets, like, bullied out of the store. Because, like people are afraid to be around him, because he smells really bad. And so the security team has to come in and is like, hey, you need to leave. Meanwhile, this guy's just trying to shit and, like, brush his teeth in the fucking bathroom. So, but every time he goes into the bathroom, it's left, like, a mess. But let me tell you, this week, it was the absolute worst I've ever seen it. So, from the time of 3:30, when I start getting all the supplies ready to clean it, and 4:30, I do not touch this bathroom. I do not touch it. I sit there and I pace. And you can ask Will how I literally am just crashing out in our group chat, because I'm like, oh my god, I have to sit here and clean this. Like, is this worth my paycheck? Pretty much.
It was literally out of nowhere. You said the text, and you were like, "Does anybody want to know about the shitstorm that happened at Target today?" And I thought you meant like the store got shut down, because of something. I didn't know you actually like meant a literal shitstorm.
No, that's why I sent it in the chat. I was like, "Does anybody want to know what a literal shitstorm I have to deal with right now?" So for about an hour, I'm just sitting there pacing this place, like really just not wanting to do it. I finally start when I'm like, I can't sit here anymore because the rest of like all of my other responsibilities are piling up right now. I finally start it. I can perfectly describe to you along the lines of what this person ate. I don't even want to call it a person. What this thing ate for dinner, like, and lunch. Like, what this person ate the other day. I can tell you exactly what he ate, his whole diet. He had corn. He had peas.
Okay, hold on. We're starting off strong.
All right, we're healthy.
We're healthy right now.
And no, it gets worse. It had to have been deep fried.
I fucking imagine the amount of shit that's in there. I don't think it's healthy.
It was something. It was oily. Like,
he just straight up chugged a bottle of olive oil.
He had to have.
If you look at the picture, the puddle on the bottom left, you could see it like separating.
Yes! When I tell you this, the mop would not pick it up because it was just so oily that like the water it won't cling to the mop. I'm being so honest with you guys. It was diabolical. It was horrendous. It took me 30 minutes. Now, right before, because I had to survey the damage once again right before I started, I look up. I don't know what made me look up. I shouldn't have. I look up, and there are splatters on the ceiling of this place. Now, I'm already questioning to myself, how does somebody even get it on the walls and to the left and right of where you're supposed to sit your ass on this toilet? Now I'm really wondering, this guy must have been in either perfect, like, mounting position, or he was shitting so violently while he was sitting down that it splattered off of the floor and bounced onto the ceiling. And I don't know which one is worse.
It had a Poseidon's kiss to the fucking ceiling.
What? No, dude, he must have like started to fly with the velocity of the shit coming out of him. I don't know what the hell happened. It was on the ceiling. The shit
like a
was
jet
on the
bag.
ceiling.
It was the funniest because I was helping out with the graduation week events at John and I's school. So I was trying to help with like handing out stuff, and I get that text from Kyle at 3:30 in the middle of the event, and I'm dying laughing looking at my phone. And I was showing my other friend what was happening, and she was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And then literally 30 minutes later, I look at the chat again, and it's another picture, and it's you going, "It's on the fucking ceiling." So I'm trying to keep myself composed while this conversation's going on.
Well, is that like an event? He's like trying to like help out with things, and he looks at his phone.
And he just has to look
there's
into the
shit
chat and
everywhere.
it's just shit. Yeah. Oh my god. So it took me about 25 to 30 minutes to clean this. And let me tell you, I cleaned all of it. Because no one will tell me I don't know how to do my job, and I don't do a good job. That fucking place was probably the cleanest it's been since the place opened. Like, no joke.
Kyle.
It is literally all cleaned, except the ceiling. I don't touch the ceiling. I didn't touch that at all. I had to throw away the mop. I used an entire roll of paper towel and like half a bottle of Clorox. Like lemon-scented Clorox spray.
Uh-huh.
And so one of my supervisors comes into the bathroom literally just as I'm finishing up. And I ask him, I'm like, is there any way you can, like, I can get a different pair of clothes? And he looks at me, and I don't know, he must see something in my eyes of, like, the shit I just went through, literally. And he was like, yeah, just bring me the tags and then go change. I literally got an entire new outfit for free. Because I refused to work. Yeah, no, it was nice. It was just the fact that I felt so disgusting cleaning it that if I stayed in that pair of clothes for the rest of my shift, because keep in mind, that was only 2 out of the 6 hours of my shift, that entire thing. If I had to stay in those clothes for the next 6 hours doing the rest of my job, which is also still not fun, I think I would have left. And I actually got talked to that day. Like twice, because as I mentioned earlier, it was the weekend before finals and I was trying to cram study.
Uh-huh.
And before going into that shift, I felt bad. I was like, man, like I'm gonna be leaving like I'm calling out so late. Mm-hmm. Like they're not gonna get time to like get a cover. After that fucking fiasco, I was like, I hope I never come back in. I hope they fucking fire me for like not coming into work. Like, that was so bad. I don't even want to go in. I have to go in Friday, and I'm afraid of what I'll find. Anyway, that's my shit story.
My favorite one of your texts from when it was all going on is when you just went, "I have become a different person" when you finished all of it.
I did.
I have changed, man.
That's how terrible it was.
I never truly understood like the horrors of that, because I've had to clean up like. This is gonna be so gross. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Like I've had to clean up little kid piss like 3 times. I had to clean dog shit a bunch of times. I had to clean puke. I've had to clean grown human shit in the middle of aisles before, and I don't even want to know how they got there. This fucking Target is crazy. The aisles, yes.
Jesus.
Like I had to clean.
What happened? Like when you first said that.
Oh, that it was in the aisles?
Yeah, because I literally said that someone have explosive diarrhea in the soup aisle.
But I've had to clean like actual turds.
I'm glad you've had to go through that already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's like it wasn't anything that new to me. It was too much. Like
you weren't expecting that to happen. Like the first 5 seconds you walk into work.
Yeah,
and
I was not expecting that.
You get like a Final Destination premonition of the fucking bathroom, and then you're like, "Oh no!"
I would have slipped on a pile of shit and fucking drowned in the shit toilet. That would have been my Final Destination death.
Kyle, get ready for next year when the same homeless guy goes into the bathroom on the same day and just mixes every single chemical from the chemical aisle in there, and you have to deal with the mustard gas and clean that out.
He's gonna fall unconscious at that point. He's gonna gas the building. But yeah, so it was just too much.
This homeless man is like the Joker of homeless people. He just wants to see the world burn.
I hate that I know exactly who it is too. Like,
do you have like a name for this person? Like, or like, no. Do you have? There's no like code for like when this person's there and like blowing up the bathroom.
He very rarely comes, but when he comes, like when I tell you, the security team literally rushes out of their office to get this guy out of the store, which is kind of fucked up in and of itself because it's like, you know, it's fucked up.
Do you have a description of this character?
He looks like someone who escaped the mental asylum a couple days, like years ago, and was living in the woods this whole time. He's wearing like women's pajama pants. He wears like the most beat up Crocs I've ever seen. Everything is in tatters, and he carries a ladle cart just stuffed full of like garbage put into our Target bags.
He just steals a bunch of shit from your store.
No, he doesn't steal. Like, he just uses the bags as like store.
Like storage. All like his entire wardrobe is just shit that's in that store. The women's pajama pants, the fucking, you know, the whole shebang.
He's like, I think he's either my height or just a little shorter, and he's like 350 pounds.
For reference, Kyle is 6'5".
I am not 6'5". I'm 5'10".
And 440 pounds.
Fuck off. I'm only half that.
440 pounds.
Smells like beef. So,
did this guy smell like beef?
He smells like, I don't even know what he smells like. He smells like a cemetery. He smells like a cemetery.
He smells like he died.
A cemetery if they digged up every single body.
And he like rubbed himself all over it. Like, he literally does smell like a corpse almost.
He smells like one in The Walking Dead when they like take the zombie guts and they like rub it all over themselves to blend in with the zombies. Yeah, that's what he smells
the homeless shelter be like.
Maybe that's what he's doing. He's just tweaking
covering himself in shit.
He's like, oh god, there's all these zombies in Target. I have to make sure that I blend in, and then he does that.
He just shits in the bathroom.
He has an apocalyptic headcanon of fucking Target.
But then
so he goes
has
to the
like
bathroom, blows it up, and covers himself in shit.
He has this long black hair tied up in like, I don't know if I don't think they're box braids, but like braids. And you can obviously tell like he can't take care of it because he's homeless or whatever. Like that, like it's just he just looks homeless. The thing I find the most uncomfortable with him though are his eyes. His fucking eyes bulge out like fish.
I thought you were gonna say skin color for a second.
No. His eyes bulge out like fish. And his eyes are like, oh my god, how do I describe it? Like, Will, you know how my eyes look? Like, you guys know how my eyes look, right? Like, very vibrant hazel.
Yeah, of course, Kyle. I stare into them all the time.
Aw. His eyes are like a little bit duller, but gray. Like, his eyes look clouded, and he looks like he's staring through you. It is the most unnerving thing I've ever seen, but he's not blind.
He does. I was gonna say, like, he doesn't have like cataracts or something.
No.
It's not like foggy.
No, it's just like his eyes look foggy, but he very clearly does not have an issue looking and seeing because he can read things just fine.
Listen,
I've heard it.
Listen, from how it might be getting a little worse from that picture in the bathroom. Maybe that's how he's getting the shit everywhere. He just doesn't know where the fucking toilet is.
He must have lost like 17 pounds that day. Like, it was. I had a nightmare that night about it. I had a nightmare about cleaning shit. Like, it was that bad. It terrorized me. It was horrible. Well, anyway, now that's my story. Yeah, until tomorrow or Friday.
So are you looking for a new job now?
I'm gonna try. I don't know. But you know how it is up here, Will, or down here, Will. It's like fucking every place is like saying, "Oh, we're hiring," and then they never hire. So
yeah. Here's what we do, Kyle. Hear me out. Hold on. I'm gonna look on Amazon real quick.
Kyle, I'm hiring a maid. Do you want to be my maid?
Oh, are you gonna be? Am I gonna be a topless maid?
Yeah, you're gonna wear.
Maid? And
you're gonna wear the and bottomless.
Oh,
no,
bottomless.
You're just gonna be naked cleaning my house.
All right, Kyle.
What's up?
Hear me out. We can buy a hot dog cart for $300.
Are you looking on the Facebook? On Facebook?
No, on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Yeah, we can buy a hot dog cart for $300.
Dog cart on Facebook Marketplace.
I feel like I don't know if hot dogs are gonna do good.
It doesn't have to be a hot dog cart, but here, Kyle, here we go.
With your wieners, Kyle, anything's possible.
Here, China mobile bar trailer, hamburger, hot dog, fast food trailer, mobile pizza oven, food truck with full kitchen for $7,253.
You got $7,253, Will?
No, but we can find it.
Can we sell halal food?
There's a few banks around us.
Are you suggesting we go it alone, or are you suggesting we fucking break into the vaults?
No, we got this.
Yeah, I do it in Fortnite all the time.
Here, this one's for $5,000.
I do it in Fortnite all the time. Oh, you know what we could do, Will?
How the fuck are you supposed to get this from Amazon? Do they ship it? Do they ship it in a box?
Honestly, they might ship it to a warehouse, and you might have to go pick it up.
It says it's 1,800 pounds. Damn. I don't think the Amazon guy can carry that.
Imagine seeing an Amazon worker carry a fucking full-fledged food truck up to like the lawn of some house.
They leave a car-sized box in your driveway.
He's like pushing it like
I'd be impressed.
He's pushing it like a stroller down the street.
He actually uses.
It's like, oh, you selling hot dogs? Truck. No, somebody ordered this.
Hey, what?
The fuck? You guys do that?
We could use Scott's smoker. We could start a catering business like he did.
Oh, yes. No, you know those fake ass TikTok videos where it's like, I started a burger business in my backyard for college students.
That's not fake. That guy's real.
Yeah, but there's this one guy that's like, oh, I just started this and it's been like 2 years. Like,
oh,
no, you didn't.
I don't know that one specifically, but I get it. We should do something like that, and I should.
We could totally do something like that. All right, well.
No, we got to start empanadas. You know how good empanadas do over here?
That's true.
If we go to like CSI and we start selling empanadas,
these white people go crazy for a good empanada.
Right? They do.
White people when there's coleslaw at the function.
When there's chicken salad with only mayo.
Hell yeah! I actually ate chicken salad earlier today.
Oh, how was it, Whitey?
Me when the chicken salad got the cranberries and the walnuts.
Oh hell yeah!
That is the German. Is it German? Isn't it German?
I don't know.
I forgot what it's called. It's like Waldorf chicken salad.
I think it's South African.
False chicken salad. Oh, Waldorf chicken salad. I hate that I knew that. Origin. Oh, it's from the United States.
You know, we're just the best at everything, really.
Oh my god, it was literally from here. In New York City. Oh my god, it was from fucking New York City. That is so funny.
Wait, it was from my house? What?
Wait, I made
1886.
That? What?
The recipe was created by the Maitre de Hotel, Oscar Strinky, at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City, 1893.
This is in book 4 of the Mifutaku Zigu Chichifu.
The Fourth Testament.
It is the creation of the Waldorf chicken salad.
Ugh, it's fucking disgusting.
And Kyle said, let there be cranberries and walnuts.
And then it's just like an addendum. It's like Kyle was allergic to wallberries and fucking
wallberries. Wallberries and cran nuts. You dyslexic fuck.
Oh my god. I can't anymore.
I think you need to go to bed too.
Fucking Mark Wahlberry.
Let me have some caffeine.
Yeah, be like our friend Austin and drink a white Monster at 11 p.m.
You know what the best part is?
Dude, he's
gonna
go into cardiac failure in like 2 years.
You know what the best part is? He probably goes to sleep like a fucking baby too. I go to sleep like I like can't go to sleep if I have a caffeine headache. So like, if I have a headache from caffeine withdrawals, I have to drink caffeine to get rid of the headache to go to bed.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, do you want some of my G Fuel?
I took most of it already.
Yeah, but I don't drink it at all.
Well, I don't drink any of your G Fuel. I don't drink any of the G Fuel given to me. I only drink the gamer subs I have.
Fuck.
I literally do not have. Huh?
Kyle trying to go to sleep at night is the fucking Sisyphus meme. He's pushing the fucking boulder up the hill, and he just can't get it anywhere.
Oh, I have a headache because I have no caffeine, but if I drink caffeine, I can't go to bed. But if I don't go to bed, I'm going to deal with this headache. It's a catch-22.
Cycle.
I'll take more of it, though, Will. I just, like, have no room for it.
Yeah, you'll find room.
Find room? I literally have a trash bag full of cups I have to clean. I'm that disgusting. I'm such a sad person. There's a lot of things to clean.
Especially you.
Yeah, especially after all that shit I had to clean.
Yeah, Kyle actually hasn't showered since the shit incident.
I haven't showered at all. It's been like...
Yeah, how good did that shower feel after you went back home?
Oh my god. It felt so good. I took the hottest shower I could. I got the hardest grit fucking Dr. Squatch bar I had, and I went to town on my body. It was like a 30-minute hot-ass shower. I used all the hot water I was going to ever need for the next 30 years.
It's like you're rubbing fucking sandpaper on your skin.
Dude, I love that. I don't even like the medium grit. Like, if it isn't heavy grit, like, dude, the diamond scrub for the Minecraft collab,
mm-hmm.
That was so nice. I loved how it literally tore my skin apart. I think I have one extra just in case I ever want to use it.
Yeah, Kyle loves the pine tar where it's just like pieces of wood like stuck into.
Oh yes, the pine tar is good. It smells really good too. I actually had it right next to me.
I can't do pine tar. I used to have a few bars of it. I couldn't do it anymore. It used to be my deodorant too.
You don't like oatmeal and sand being gritted against you? It's literally the ingredients. Oh, it's so good. What other Darkest Squatch do I just have lying over here because I got a new package and I haven't had to use them all yet? Ugh. Oh shit, that's a bottle that just
while Kyle's looking for his soap, another thing I wanted to mention. Recently this week we got some terrible news on the internet that drove the male population suicide rate up a little bit. The Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, the guy who runs it, Luke, announced that he was retiring from YouTube. It was a very sad day.
What was the reason? Wasn't it because he was being like bullied or some shit?
He got too popular. Like, you know how bad it's got to be, your popularity, that you live in one of the most remote locations in the world and you keep getting recognized.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that because he really does live in Alaska. I forgot.
Exactly.
Wow.
He lives literally in the middle of nowhere.
You know what, though? Kind of good for him.
That's what I mean.
Really
is that,
annoying, but like, good for him.
He's definitely made like hundreds of thousands of dollars from YouTube. I mean, like, he's getting at least a few million views on all his videos.
Yeah.
And he has like 1,100 videos or some shit like that.
Damn. You know what, though? Good for him that he literally became so popular and so far-reaching that fucking in the most remote place. No, but wasn't there some controversy with him though? Like a while ago?
I don't think so. He seems like the least controversial man in existence.
Yeah, but you know how people get. They're like, "Oh, this guy has no issues. Let's make one up and then like ruin his life because it'd be funny."
Yes. We call that Twitter.
Well, that's just general society. That is sad, though. I liked his videos, too. It was very informative.
He said that he still has some in the works, and he's thinking about releasing them. But
it's not like a... That's sad.
He said if he does release them, it'll be like a big like haul at the end of the year.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe there's something to look forward to then.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't blame him for retiring.
Neither do I. I hope we never get that famous.
Well, here's the thing about being that famous is that you have enough money that you don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life.
That is true. A lot of people don't like that though. They don't like the idea that they get like so much money that they don't have to do anything. which I find weird personally, but
that's why people that's why content creators and influencers that get the much traction start like restaurants and stuff and like apps and stuff like that. Like look at Mr. Beast, the amount of like shit he's done after he's gotten this popular.
Ooh, that is true. That is very true.
Starting a chocolate business and starting a ghost kitchen business and all that shit.
I forgot he had a ghost kitchen.
Some of them are still up. I was on Uber Eats the other day looking for stuff, and I saw one of them on there.
I literally saw one today on DoorDash. They're like, Mr. Beast Burger. I'm like, no thank you.
I found a place near us, or not near us.
I thought they went bankrupt.
Yeah, they had an issue. I think like 90% of them closed, but a few of them are still open. It'd be really funny if they were all supposed to close, and there's like a few locations that are just like, yeah, it's Mr. Beast, come buy our shit.
He'd have the
that would be pretty funny.
Keep the store open despite it being a fucking money drain.
Honestly, yeah, dude has to be like a multi-billionaire. I don't even know what his net worth is. Just between all his videos and all the companies that he has stakes in, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it sucks that Outdoor Boys is gone, but we're just happy that it happened. This semester of school, I watched his videos all the time. So, really just this year in general, I watch his videos a lot. So, it was sad to hear that news, but I'm glad that he's going off on a good note rather than like, oh, this terrible thing happened to me, so I have to stop.
Yeah. Sorry, my legs got crushed in a snow pile. Like some shit
Honestly,
like that.
I'd rather have to retire because I'm too successful there than retiring because nobody watches me anymore.
That, or like somebody tries to stir up trouble and like you can't fight against it or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's like, a lot better. You know, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And
I think that's the saddest thing, honestly, but it's so true.
Yeah. It happens all the time. Especially with YouTube. A lot of YouTubers go down that path.
A lot of YouTubers kind of deserve it, I can't lie, but especially if you it depends on which like circle you're in.
My Minecraft YouTubers.
No, well, that is very highly specific too. I can't lie.
They all like start off really good, and then they just like, you know.
You know who stayed so consistent?
Oh,
Stampy.
Yeah, I
didn't hear shit about Stampy.
I never really watched Stampy that much. So
you heard shit about the people around him.
Yeah, but then he cut him off. It's not like he tried to stay with them. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I didn't really watch Stampy like that, to be fair. But
I used to watch him all the time. Bro was like, oh. He was my shit.
I used to watch Sky does Minecraft. He went through a lot of shit.
I used to only watch Sky does Minecraft's Cops and Robbers videos.
I love those Cops and Robbers.
And then he got into like the net nobody shit, and then he came back and he started doing like try not to laugh things, and I watched those too. And then he also disappeared after that. I don't know. There really isn't any Minecraft YouTuber that from like that time that hasn't gone through some shit in some capacity.
I think Sunday was the I miss Sunday. I miss old Sunday.
He's still chugging. Like
he is, but you know what?
He still gets millions of views on his videos.
No, and I'm so happy he's doing great. But like after the whole thing with his wife and his kids, and then he went through like this whole religious spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't like him very much after that. He became too
religious.
I don't know what the word is.
Kyle does not like God.
Not that he. Well, that is kind of true. I'm not a very religious person.
Kyle has beef with God because Kyle is God, and Kyle does not like the other gods.
He tries to take credit for me making the world.
God, he uploads almost every day.
Yeah, no, he fucking uploads everything.
Literally everything. I think he only does Roblox now. It's the only thing that's on here, such as riding Tung Tung 182,317,648 meters in Roblox.
Yeah, he kind of goes on this. He has nearly fucking 25 million. Oh my god!
He still averages 1 million views on all these videos too.
Yeah, no, he's doing really good.
Bro has to have millions of dollars, and he just does this shit for like shits and giggles.
Because like his like after that whole religious thing, he got out of Minecraft, and then once the Fortnite thing came around, for like months he did nothing but play Fortnite, which I didn't like that much. I wasn't into Fortnite at the time, and his videos were kind of like, I don't know. I never enjoyed watching them after that.
Yeah.
I became a shadow assassin in Minecraft.
Honestly, most Minecraft YouTubers, once they transitioned to Fortnite in like 2017, they became kind of ass. In my opinion,
Yeah,
because they were just trying to keep up with what was popular, which I understand on like a career standpoint. But like, at least Minecraft came back 3 years later in 2020 when the pandemic happened, for the good and for the bad reasons. We got some pretty terrible people out of that as well. But
I mean, now it's just a bunch of he still plays Among Us.
Yeah,
like he still plays Among Us.
I remember last time we like had a conversation about Sunday. I looked on his channel and he's like trying to get the Skibidi Yacht curse in Among Us, and I was like, oh man, all right, well.
Oh yeah, he became like a really neat he became. Why the fuck does that video have 51 million views? Oh my god, skinny imposter mod in Among Us 3 years ago, 51 million.
What's it?
McDonald's, Teletubbies, scary.
That's his most watched video. That's crazy.
It's literally his most watched by like fucking 3 million views.
I'm looking at his popular things, and it literally almost everything is Roblox, or not Roblox.
Everything is fucking Roblox. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Except for the one 11 years ago of Benjamin Canadian gets shot in the eye, LA vlog with Team Crafted. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember the whole
fucking Team Crafted. That was crazy.
I'm sure you could look up Team Crafted on YouTube and you'll see like 13 videos of like, oh, where are all the members now?
Yeah.
Honestly, that was peak of YouTube. When like there were a bunch of YouTube groups and they all had their respective games. Like there was them. I'm sure there were some people that liked FaZe back in that time. I was never really a big FaZe person. I really never have been. Yeah, there was the Vanoss crew and all them with their GTA and their Gary's mod and all that.
Fucking love the Vanoss crew, dude.
I didn't watch him that much, honestly.
That was my shit back in the day. Because I couldn't play GTA, so I just watched them play GTA.
Yo, his Minecraft fucking
they still make
so far down.
They still make videos. Like
Vanoss crew, yeah.
Yeah, they're still going for the most part.
Yeah, and they make basically the same shit.
Yeah. Like their videos have aged pretty well, I would say. Or their style of video making.
Yeah, fucking Sunday. I miss him so much. Oh my god!
What?
He has fucking almost 3,500 videos.
That's
crazy. And 16.2 billion views across his channel.
You know what? Good for him.
What the fuck? That is crazy.
Do we want to move on to our last topic and then we can wrap this up?
Oh yeah, I forgot that like my shit story took like 50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Alright, so the last thing I wanted to talk about, we've gotten recent news over the past few days that the Skibidi Toilet movie is currently in production.
Oh. Are you fucking serious?
This got announced a while ago that they were making one, and Michael Bay was set to direct. And it seemed to be real, but we never really got anything else after that. But as of yesterday, May 20th, the movie is officially in production with Michael Bay set to direct.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're not watching that.
Kyle, we
are watching it.
I will not be watching
on everyone's soul. We're watching this movie.
We'll all be graduated by then. Like we'll be full on adults, and we'll be going to the movie theater saying 3 tickets or how many tickets to Skibidi Toilet movie, please.
We'll be dressed in fucking suits.
God no, I will not be going. I can't do this.
We will be dressed in camera head suits.
No.
But yeah.
No.
And then the guy who voices Arthur Morgan in Red Dead, he quote retweeted the announcement saying, "This, ladies and gentlemen, will save cinema." I thought that was just a notable thing to say.
It will save cinema. Yeah, right.
It's gonna be Minecraft movie 2.0.
Honestly, I can't wait.
I could wait forever.
Kyle, you haven't watched Skibidi Toilet. You don't get it.
I fucking will never watch Skibidi Toilet.
I forgot to watch the last episode.
No, I'm not doing that.
I forgot to watch the last episode. I have to watch it.
When we go to New Jersey to get ice cream and we go to White Castle afterwards, we'll watch it in the White Castle.
Oh my god, we're gonna shit our pants.
We're bringing it back. We're shitting our pants. We're smearing the shit all over the walls. We're going to Target. We're smearing the shit all over the walls.
No, not happening.
And we're gonna make Kyle clean it. We're gonna make Kyle get naked and clean it with his clothes. He's got to wear his clothes afterwards.
Again, like, hey, I need to get new clothes again. Why do you need them again? You're not even working today. My friend stripped me in the bathroom against my will and cleaned up shit on the floor.
Their shit. They shit all over the place and made me clean it.
They shit all over the floor and then stripped me of my clothes without my consent to clean it up. Sentence.
But yeah, I think that's really all we had.
Yeah.
I love how most of this fucking episode is literally going to be talking about shit.
I don't know. We feel a good amount in with YouTube.
Can that be the title of this episode?
Oh, that is true.
Can this be the shit episode?
Shit in YouTube.
I don't know that we can put curse words in the title.
Okay, what about the diarrhea? I don't know what.
I'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll yeah.
Before we end it, of course, we have to do White Boy of the Week.
I forgot we do that.
Yeah, we did.
The new Pope.
The new Pope. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, new Pope.
I forgot his name already. Isn't he like Pope Francis?
Pope Leo.
What?
Pope Leo.
Pope Leo. You
Pope Francis.
Kyle.
I thought he took the Pope Francis name again.
No, you can't take Pope Francis's name. Pope Francis was the first White Boy of the Week.
All right, so White Boy of the Week this week, Pope Leo the 14th. What a guy, really. American, first American Pope.
Shout out Chicago. Yeah. Shout out the White Sox.
The White Sox.
Yeah, he was at the White Sox World Series game in 2005. There's a picture of him at the game.
That is.
They got it on recording.
God, wait, that's amazing. Did you see the Did you see the fucking party that all of the clergy had in what am I talking about? Hold on. Pope inauguration.
He survived
where they had
he survived the J.D. Vance visit, unlike our last Pope, so I think that's notable to mention.
Because J.D. Vance killed the Pope.
Yeah.
Vance killed the Pope. Too much J.D. Vance. Honestly, I probably would have croaked too if I got too much J.D. Vance.
Video player will be blocked after 3 videos? Fuck off. Maybe if your fucking ads weren't so shit, YouTube. Look, this is what I was talking about. It was in Portugal, I'm sorry. Where a fucking
the fuck is
someone from the church was DJ for like fucking 101.5 million people.
Father Guilherme plays as DJ to wake up people.
This is in 2023.
What the fuck is happening here?
And he's not bad too. Like, I love that he's not a bad DJ.
All right, they were good.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Shit, YouTube, and a bunch of random shit.
And yeah,
honestly, just sounds like our normal videos.
Yeah, this is pretty on par, really. Thank you all for listening. We appreciate it. We're glad that we got a video out. It's been a while. We should be pretty consistent, at least bi-weekly for the next few months with recordings.
Yeah.
Hopefully our next podcast we can get all 5 of us on. But besides that, that's really it. Anything else, fellas?
Yeah, I think that's it. I have a crippling caffeine addiction.
John?
Pilot crippling caffeine addiction.
All right, perfect. Thank you for listening.
Oh wait, I do have one more thing.
Oh.
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, so take the shot.
So always take the shot.
Always take the shot.
We're ending this.
All right. Night.
Yeah, night,
unless it's 10 a.m.
going to be listening to this.
Unless it's 10 a.m. you're listening to this. All right, my milkers, like and subscribe, please.
Can we please not call them that?
Talk about Kyle's milk in the comments.
What?
Bye.
No. Milk Kyle.
No.
We're gonna milk Kyle.
No.
We're milking him.
No.
We're milking him right now.
How
He's on the milking table.
What?
We're